In this tutorial, we are going to talk about another very useful Google Lab called Canned Responses. One of the things that people miss most about a desktop email client is the ability to create an email template for messages you send repeatedly. Now there's a Google Lab that allows you to do exactly that, and it's the Canned Response Lab. So the first thing you need to do is to turn the lab on. And to turn the lab on, once again, we are going to look to the upper right-hand corner to the little gear, and we're going to click the gear icon, and then we're going to click Settings, and from the settings we will go to the Labs tab, and as before, we'll just start searching canned responses. Make sure that it's enabled. If you have not had it already enabled, just click in the Enable button, and then you're going to click at the bottom to save your changes. Once you have the lab enabled, you can go back into your inbox and let's compose a new message. So from the Compose screen, what you're going to do is you're going to look in the very bottom right-hand corner, and what you're looking for is this tiny little drop-down arrow. When we click the drop-down arrow, it brings us up a list of options for our new message. And the one that we're looking for is canned responses. Because you probably didn't already have this set up, you're not going to have a list of canned responses already there. So what we're going to do is create a new canned response. We're going to click into the body of our email message, and we're going to create a new canned response. Now, one thing that it's very important to keep in mind is that you want to delete your signature block before you save the canned response. Because your canned response is going to insert everything that you've saved into your message, and when you're using a signature block, when you open a new message, it automatically inserts that signature block. What ends up happening if you don't delete it before you save this is you have your signature block in there twice. So now that we've got our content created, we're going to go back down to the arrow, and under canned responses, we are going to choose Save, and under Save, we're looking for New Canned Response. It's going to ask for a name for your new canned response, and I'm just going to type in a new name and click OK. Now I'm going to close out of this message and go back to compose a new message. So I'm again in a new message window. I'm going to click into the body of my message, and then I'm going to again go down to that little drop down arrow, choose canned response, and this time at the very top what I'm looking at is the insert menu. So I'm going to be looking for that canned response that we just created, and there it is, Test for Tutorial. So if I just click the title of the canned response, and you can see that it inserts the text that we had saved. You can use canned response in multiple ways. You can just create singular email message responses as a canned response, or you can actually insert multiple canned responses into a message. So if I were to go back to canned responses and I were to click invoice, it's going to add the invoice message. So for those messages that may require different pieces parts, you can actually set up multiple canned responses for each different section of the message or the potential section of the message, and pick and choose which responses you insert. So that is how to set up and use Google Mail's canned responses.